back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about two palettes, a prestige and a drugstore brand that look quite similar. And that is going to be a Natasha Denonna Mini Lila palette and an E.L.F Cosmetics new Bite Sized palette. So starting off, this is what the Natasha Denonna palette looks like, the one I'm talking about. So this retails for $25 at Sephora. I actually got it on sale for $12. And then this is the E.L.F Bite Size in Carnival Candy, and these retail for $3. I ended up picking up two others because there's a few other palettes that these kind of look like for Natasha Denonna, but since this one was on sale, I decided to get this one instead. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing two different looks. One side is going to be prestige and the other is going to be drugstore. And I'm going to try to do two very similar looks using the palettes and seeing if the quality is better in one and if maybe you'd only need to spend $3 compared to $25. I don't know. We're going to find out. So I'm going to bring you guys in closer and we're going to start messing around and trying out an eye look. Alright, now that you guys are brought in closer, we're going to go ahead and get started. This side is going to be E.L.F. and this side is going to be Natasha Denonna. So as like a disclaimer, I am going to be using two different kinds of brushes. I'm going to be using cheaper brushes on this side and a little bit more expensive brushes on this side. This side, I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star brushes, which are dirty. Please don't judge me. But I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star ones, and on this side I'm going to be using some brushes I got off of Amazon actually, which I'll link the brushes down below. Alright, to get started with this look, I think I'm going to take the light brown in both palettes and go ahead and work that into my crease. I am going to insert some swatches from both palettes so you can see the difference as they're swatched, but I like to just go ahead and throw them on the eye to see how they really work. Alright, so like you can see, this one is a lot more cool tone than this one, which I thought this one was going to be darker, but it's actually this one. So the next color I'm going to go into is going to be this light purple in the middle, which is shade Raisin. Oh, I completely forgot their shade names in the back. Alright, so this shade is Flint. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. I'm actually going to need to be taking Raisin and putting that in the crease and maybe working it. As you can tell after putting this on my eyes, there is a color difference. So this one is more purpley, where this one is more red, bronzy kind of color. So there is that. Quality-wise so far, they are very similar. This one is blending out like a dream, and I'm using brushes that were like $12 off of Amazon. Since there is a little bit of a color difference going on, I'm not going to call these dupes anymore. I'm just going to call them very, very similar. I know with the E.L.F ones, you could definitely buy more than one and make a look just like the Natasha Denonna one because they're only $3. I bought two other ones and they're only $3. I mean, they're not like a bad price, so it's not like you're going to break your bank to, you know, make a beautiful look going off of Natasha's palettes. Now, Natasha's palettes quality is definitely exceptional. I love the pigment and payoff. I love the color story. The quality is definitely there. Will I ever buy it again for $25? I'm not sure, because there is alternatives like the E.L.F's out there that are almost as good, maybe not as great as the Natasha Denonna, but very much price-wise is better. Alright, so the last eyeshadows I'm going to put on are the bluish purple shimmers from both palettes. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the crease and put this on there. so right away there is a big difference. So I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but this side is very subtle, glittery. It's very much a topper, whereas this side is very pigmented and out there. There's not a whole lot of glitter in it. There's still a little bit, but not like this side where this is more like sheer, where this is like pigment. So this is where I'm gonna stop with my eyes and leave the look kind of like this, because I don't think it's gonna get any better. So my final thoughts. These little palettes are amazing. Absolutely, for $3, you can throw it in your purse, travel with it. You can get multiple little ones. I only paid $9 for 3. They are absolutely amazing. The Natasha Denonna palette, also amazing. But when it comes to how I like my eyeshadow, I would reach for the E.L.F. before I reach for this, because the E.L.F. one has super pigment, and I love pigmented eyeshadows. This still makes a very cute look. It's still a very cute palette. I would still recommend it. I'm gonna mess around with the other shades too, because like I only used these 3, and see if I can love it. But honestly, I think personally E.L.F. is where it's at. I really think that it is a little bit better than this if you like pigment. That's my opinion. Alright everybody, that is all I have for you today. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye!